Look at these almond croissants. They're so yummy, they're so moist, crunchy, delicious. Anthony, why are they so beautiful and delicious?
Because these are double baked. They're crunchy on the outside and so moist and luscious in the middle.
Yeah.
All right, how do we look? Nice and sexy?
Always. Hi, and welcome to
Vincenzo's Plate.
With Anthony's Plate. Today we're making, what are we making?
Almond croissants.
Almond croissants. Yeah. I like to put Nutella in the middle.
Do you?
Oh yeah.
Today we're going to actually make an almond paste which is going to go inside. It's going to be moist. It's going to be really yum.
Please, let's make it. Yum, yum, yum.
To make our almond croissants, we're going to need to prepare two components. We need to make our syrup for soaking the almond croissants into, and we also need to make the luscious almond cream, which we fill it with. To make the syrup, we're going to do that first because it needs time to cool down, so we'll do that first. We need an orange and a lemon, a little bit of a peel of both. We're going to take 250 grams of just some plain water. We're going to take 250 grams of some white sugar, and we're going to place all of those ingredients into a saucepan, bring it to the boil for a couple of minutes, and then turn off the heat and add in a cheeky shot of amaretto. Okay, we're going to add in our water into the saucepan, all of the sugar, and then we can take a nice piece of lemon and a nice piece of orange, put them inside, and we're going to take this over to the stove now and boil it for a few minutes. So our syrup is about to come to the boil. Once it boils, we're going to let it go for 3 or 4 minutes, and then we're going to turn it off, allow it to cool, and then it'll be ready to add our beautiful amaretto.
The smell of the syrup is sensational.
Isn't it beautiful?
The house smells good. You don't need to buy perfumes anymore for that.
No. Okay, it's been boiling now for 3 or 4 minutes, and you can see the syrup has reduced nicely. It's thickened up slightly. Now we're going to take it off the stove, turn off the heat, and allow this to cool completely before we start to soak our croissants in it. So to flavour our syrup, we're going to add in some beautiful amaretto to give it that beautiful real almond flavour.
Oh.
That's got to go into the syrup.
Oh, you want to put the amaretto in the syrup?
Yeah, he wants to drink everything this
drink
guy.
it first. Oh, so you don't want to give the flavour to your palate. Okay.
No, we're going to taste that after.
What if I can't drink alcohol?
That's okay. You can leave the alcohol out, or if you want the flavour of the alcohol, of the liqueur that you're using, but you don't want the alcohol itself,
yes,
you can also add the alcohol in at the beginning before you start to boil the syrup, and that way it's safer if you want to give it to kids.
Or reduce, okay, thank you.
Yeah. Okay, we're going to pour this syrup into a larger, wider bowl so that later on, once we go and dip our almond croissants into the syrup, it's easier to do. I'm going to add the beautiful amaretto, give it a little bit of a stir. Can smell the amaretto, it's absolutely beautiful. And then we need to leave this for half an hour, 1 hour, till it's fully cool. Okay, I'm going to put this in the fridge because I can't wait for this to cool down. If you want to speed the process up, you can put it in the fridge and it'll cool down quickly. It's time to make our luscious almond cream that we're going to pipe inside of our almond croissants. Today I'm going to be using a stand mixer. But if you don't have a stand mixer, that's okay. You can use a handheld mixer, or you can also just do it by hand. If you're going to do it by hand, it's important though that your butter is very much at room temperature and it's nice and soft and pliable. Today I'm going to be using 250 grams of butter, 250 grams of caster sugar, a big dollop of vanilla bean paste, 4 whole eggs, 250 grams of almond meal, and finally 100 grams of plain flour. The first step is we need to cream together our 250 grams of butter in the mixer with the sugar and a nice big teaspoon of beautiful vanilla bean paste. Let's turn on our mixer to about a medium speed and start to combine these ingredients together. Now we're going to start adding in our eggs, one at a time. We're going to mix this first egg through because we're going to need to beat the cream a little bit in between each addition of the eggs. Here goes another egg. The third egg. Here goes another egg. Now we go in with our 250 grams of almond meal, 100 grams of flour, and we're just going to slowly beat this on low, just until it's incorporated. So that's it, our almond cream is lovely, nice and creamy. This is just like a frangipani mixture. You don't have to just use it for almond croissants, you can also use it to fill beautiful tarts with some sweet shortcrust pastry and put some fruit on top. It's really, really delicious. It's time to pop our frangipani almond cream mixture into the piping bag. So the easiest way to do that is you just fold a little bit over and just pop your hand in like a fist, and then you can open up the hole in the center, and you've created a very easy well for you to place your beautiful luscious almond cream into. So that can go in there, and I'm just using the spatula to push up against my thumb, and it makes it really clean and easy to fill. The most important thing that you're going to need to make the perfect almond croissant is a really good croissant. Now, this is from the bakery where I work at Brasserie Bread, and what we do is we leave the croissant to go stale for a couple of days. So the most important thing is do not use fresh croissants, and the reason being is because we're going to soak this into syrup. And if your croissants are a day or maybe even 2 days old, then they're going to soak in more syrup. So the final product is going to be crunchy on the outside, but really moist and supple in the middle. Okay, now that we've got our almond cream and syrup done, it's time to cut our croissants so that we can soak them and fill them. So here is a croissant. I'm going to cut it here at an angle, but not all the way through. Just until the end there, and just open that up gently, okay? And we'll do this for the rest of our croissants now. Okay, we get ourselves a baking tray with baking paper ready, and it's time to soak our beautiful cut croissants into the syrup. So open it up with the cut side facing the syrup, go completely under for 1 second, come back up, let it drip, drip, drip. Close it, hold it gently. Continue to let it drip for a good 10 to 20 seconds. We can turn it the other way. We want to let that syrup really soak into the croissant like a sponge. And once it's almost not dripping anymore, we can place that onto our tray to let it rest while we get on to soaking the other ones.
So this is basically why we love to be cooked, right?
That's right.
Look at that, croissant immersed in flavors.
Syrup. Can't beat it.
Forget about the almond.
Now we're ready to assemble the almond croissants. Okay, we have our almond cream ready to go. I've got a bowl of some beautiful flaked almonds to decorate our croissants in a moment. What I'm going to do is I'm going to snip a little bit of our piping bag off and start to push the cream down. Here we go. Simply pipe them in. And please, don't be stingy. Fill the whole thing up really, really well.
Yum.
Just like that. We close it. And then we're going to pipe one straight line from one end of the croissant all the way over.
So why are we closing? Why we put the cream on top? What's
The cream on top is there so that in a moment we're going to dunk the whole croissant face down into the almond flakes. Okay, now we're going to carefully dunk our almond croissants that have been filled into this bowl of beautiful flaked almonds. Press on it gently, pick it up. There we go. Here goes the last one. Beautiful. Now we're going to place these into the oven at 180 degrees for about 20 to 25 minutes, or until these almond flakes on top are nice and nutty and golden brown, and you can see that the paste that we filled inside the croissant is cooked through. This is going to be amazing.
Are they ready, Anthony?
Let's have a look. Oh,
Hello, babies.
golden brown.
Welcome to life, babies.
Look at-
Welcome. Yum. Yum, 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 yum.
Oh, look how beautiful these are. They are absolutely stunning. But there's one thing missing. The final touch is we need to add a little light dusting of some icing sugar. Look at that. Make it rain.
Yeah. Hello. Oh, now you are complete. You are complete, baby. You are.
I love this. This looks fantastic. And what a great idea to do if you're going to somebody's house. A really simple recipe, but really delicious. And if it doesn't all get eaten, which I don't believe, it still lasts, you know, put it in an airtight container for 2-3 days and they'll be still lovely and fresh.
Anthony, you know what we need to do now?
What do we need to do?
We need to cut one and check the inside.
We better check it's okay.
Yes.
I don't want to poison you. Here we have it. Look at it. Doesn't look delicious? We're going to cut into this now. And what we want to see from a good almond croissant is that you've got the beautiful crunchy outside. Have a listen. Oh. But inside is completely just oozing moist.
Yum, Anthony. Oh.
Look at this. Look how full it is with the cream.
Oh. Can we please eat?
Let's do it.
Anthony, this is the time I have been waiting for.
Can't wait.
Can we please have it? Come on.
Let's try
have
it. Yeah. Look, I cut this piece just for you.
Oh, nice. Ah, the creamy piece. Nice. The, the smell is the most important thing. I can smell the flavors, the combination of amaretto, lemon. Crunchy.
So moist.
And moist. It's nice to have it warm.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Nice. It's still warm.
Yeah.
Are you meant to have this warm or cold?
Have it warm. If you let it cool down a little bit when it comes out of the oven, so it sets a little bit, but it's really nice warm. Yum yum.
Please, like, comment this video. We want to see more videos from Anthony, please. And subscribe to Vincenzo's Plate.
There we go.
We're on Instagram. Write a comment for this man, please. Anthony Silvio, please. Can you believe you don't have to go to the cafe anymore and buy this? You can make it yourself. Huh?
You can make it at home.
And better. So say thanks to this man. Thank you so much for watching this episode. We will see you in the next Vincenzo's Plate video recipe.
Yeah.
E ora si mangia.
Ciao ciao.
Vincenzo's Plate. Grazie.